Single people, develop your financial skills. Financial skills. Marriage costs money. Love is not cheap. Love is not cheap. For God so loved the world that he what? Gave. The most important thing, he paid the highest price because of his love. Love always costs. Love always costs. That's why I laugh because we have a counseling practice, counseling ministry. When we charge people for counseling and they're telling me story, I say, you want to go and marry, but you can't pay for counseling. What do you think is happening inside marriage? Everything about love is expensive. Are you here, somebody? You'll be chatting, you need data to even chat with the girl. You want to call her, you need credit. There's no free thing inside love. Nothing is free. You need transport to go there. Both of you will go out on dates. Even if it's one meat pie, both of them to buy and share. You buy it. You share one coke, you buy it. Then you want to go and marry. It's not a house you live in, you pay rent. Wedding, is it free? Pastor, somebody approached me. If you see her wedding, community wedding. Big everything. But marriage was in a crisis. I said, okay, this is our charges for counseling. Say, I can't pay that. I said, compare. Say it's expensive. I said, compared to what? Because I saw your wedding. Some people are more interested in pleasing outsiders than pleasing themselves. They are confusing the marriage and the wedding. The marriage is more important than the wedding. The wedding is a few hours. The marriage is for life. The wedding is for people. The marriage is for two of you. Somebody gets what I'm saying? Financially, you can start now, even as a student. Start planning your financial destiny. Even they are giving you pocket money, start managing it. You can't spend everything you get. It's a lack of management. Start managing. Start also operating spiritual principles of prosperity. Giving, tithing. Start now. Because money is very important in marriage. Is somebody getting what I'm saying, sir? Financial development, start now. I was telling them in Pastor Roland's church where I preached during the weekend that the first millionaire in our church was a student. First millionaire in our ministry was what? A student. Multi-millionaire. He was flying around the world even before I saw airport. We were all youth fellowship there. He was flying around the world. Millionaire. Bought car, paying his siblings' school fees, even though he too was in school. Renting apartment, everything. Flying around the world. They were calling him to come and do the job in South Africa, London, everywhere. From Nigeria. We're all youth fellowship youths. But by virtue of the teachings he received and applied. In fact, his journey started, he came from police cell. He fought with a girl, beat a girl. They locked him up. So the day they released him, somebody just dragged him to fellowship. He was not born again. Just dragged him to fellowship. He came with short knicker, everything from police cell. And he came to the service and I preached, what do you have in your house? That what that prophet asked that woman. Say, what do you have in your house? Everybody has something in their house they can use to start making money. So I preached on the principles and everything. He took it literally. You know, people that have stayed in church long sometimes, they get familiar with scripture. They get familiar with pastor. Say, hey, pastor, I like his suit. You are not listening to what he's saying. But people that come fresh, they obey everything. The guy went home that day. His father used to be a headmaster, but he also used to take photograph, but he has stopped taking the photograph. So he got home and said, what do I have in my house? The pastor said, what do I have in my house? He began to look for the house. He saw that the camera. He wasn't a photographer. He took it and started learning. And started taking picture. And that's why God, and he was a major financial giver. He loved to give and build. He always comes and says, Pastor, let's buy AC. Let's do. He will come and give. So he had the kingdom thing going. And he had the gift going. As he sharpened the gift, the grace of God came upon him. People began to call him from everywhere to come and take picture. He became one of the biggest photographers in Lagos and became global. They used to call him South Africa. Is there no photographer in South Africa? But they were importing from Nigeria. Pay his ticket and pay him in dollars to come and take pictures in South Africa, in London, and all over the world. If that time I had never seen airport, we're all youth fellowship. But that message and the teaching, as a student, was a student of LASU. He had bought a car, he was paying siblings' school fees, paying rent in their house. So I'm a student, it's not an excuse to be broke. That's what I'm saying. That's the whole essence of my story. Don't say, there's no money in Ilorin. You are joking. You are joking. Ilorin is not your source. God is your source. Stop looking at the wrong thing. If you apply the principles, they will work. Where are you financially? Whether you are male or female, because there are many girls that say, me, I can't marry a poor man. Men too are wise now. We can't marry poor women now. I can't marry a poor man. That energy you are looking to look for a rich man, just use to look for riches. The same grace that will make that man a rich man can make you too rich. Why are you tying your destiny to somebody else? Come on here. You just be rich. Thank God for women these days that are rising up and taking their place. You can't wait for a man. No? And things are so, you see, in our days of our parents, the man used to have worked for many years before you go and marry a small girl. Now mates are marrying mates, which means sometimes the woman can even be the one earning more. And she will help the family. But you are waiting for a man. So the man now is managing with a small salary. That's why it's taking people many years to get married.